Yeah!
And welcome back to the finale, the grandest of finales to the Ravaged coast. It's been dragging itself across glass on the floor.
No!
And it's finally here.
And boy, do we have some armies for you.
So, as you may remember from the end of our last episode,
Yeah.
we agreed that we were going to spend all of our points
Yeah, we
to hire some friends to come in and help make this a big bash at the end. So we're essentially treating this like a normal battle report almost.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've gone for 2,000 points. I can tell you, after sitting last night and working this out, I have made sure I've done it to the rules of Ravaged Coast as well by hiring units and spending my points, so it is literally to the point the list I could run. So
I chose not to do that.
I mean, your unit that you've just retreated,
I've
not retreated,
resigned.
You retired and then you recruited.
Yeah.
And the points that you had plus the points you would have got for retiring meant that you'd be able to afford the things anyway, because you had 500 points you needed. Yeah. And it was like 8 points to hire a 500 point model.
And I'm now 2,000 points on the dot.
Yes, and I'm 1920.
You get 5 points.
Yes.
You say the word points a lot in different contexts.
Yes. CP. Yes, command points.
I know.
Anyway, so let's talk about what's happening on the board right now. So you'll see a pan over as we're going, which is showing you the board setup. We essentially are in quartered deployment zones, with the square in the middle being the neutral territory. So you've essentially got corners of 21 by 13 inches to deploy in. There is an expectation that you will deploy in both corners. You're not allowed to say, I'm going to put everything in one. And the one objective on the board in the centre is the Emberstone Trove. The player who assigned the territory, which was you, because you had one less point than me, would then start the deployment, and then we'd do the usual thing of whoever won deployment gets to decide who goes first. You'll be doing that in a moment.
Oh, well, it did.
However,
L with one L.
Yes. Before we do, we must discuss what actually is intended to happen today. So, as per the usual Path to Glory games, there are 4 rounds, and then at the end of round 4, we'll have to roll to see if it continues. However, if at the end of the game you are the carrier, you win the entire campaign.
That's mental.
If
That's
no
so
one is the carrier,
stupid.
you will have a draw, and it has to be repeated. How do you become the carrier? So, at the end of your turn, you're able to use the ability Seize the Trove. If you control the Emberstone Trove, or the objective in the centre of the board, pick a unit that is within. Pick a friendly unit that is within 3 inches of the board of the Trove, and is not in combat. They also are not allowed to carry an Emberstone token. So we've got some shards across the board.
I love where these have been put.
That person then picks it up. There's no roll like you would with an Emberstone shard to be like, on a 1 it does damage and is removed, and then on 2 up you get it.
You just pick it up.
You just pick it up and you become the carrier. The carrier can't have an Emberstone token and a carrier token at the same time. It also can't be removed from the battlefield with, like, I don't know if you have an ability that says go back into Celestial Realms, but you couldn't go do that, or have a thing of, like, bouncing around with, you can't translocate a unit with a carrier token because it can't be set up again. And also, if the carrier unit is destroyed before removing the last model, like with an Emberstone Shard, you will set up the token as close as possible to the model, not on an Emberstone token, and not on an objective. There are no objectives, so I don't know why that rule is written like that. But yes, the only other thing that you've got to do is, because of how hot the Emberstone Trove is, in your movement phase, if you have a unit that is a carrier, you roll a dice. On a 2-up, you inflict a number of mortal damage equal to the roll on that unit. If it's a monster, so Karazai and Nathan and my Stonehorn, spoilers for what's about to come up with the lists, you take the roll +4.
Oh, okay, that's not fun.
So, that is that.
Can you... I don't know if you've just read that because I didn't hear it.
No, go for it.
Can you pass it from one unit to another?
No, you have to drop. You would have to drop it, which there is no action to drop it. So basically, if the unit's destroyed, then you can do that.
Okay.
Also, it says it's specifically a carrier token, so it doesn't suffer the problem of having an Emberstone shard token, so you don't get -1
No,
to
you
save,
don't.
but +1 to wound on you when you carry that token. So, that's that. Let's talk about what is fighting over the Trove. As I've been talking non-stop, do you want to tell us about what you've done to your Stormcast list?
Well, we've retired 2 units, the Reclusions and Lord Veritant. I quite like Lord Veritant, so it was a hard choice over that one. We've kept Terry Terminos, we've kept 2 sets of Liberators, we've kept the 3 sets of Annihilators, we've kept Nathan Shadrock. We have entered into battle Karazai.
Shock horror for 2 years of this channel.
Karazai. And Lord Bastion.
Lord Commander Bastion Carfolis, if you're going to use
Lord
his name. No,
no, that's what his friends call him. God. Who am I
that man does not have friends.
Who am I to disagree with what a person wants to be called?
If you
Lord Bastion.
If you go on chosen names, you'd look at their war scroll name.
Yes, well, he wants to be called Lord Bastion.
Okay.
His friends can't call him Bastion. He's just like, no, it's Lord.
No, they'd call him Lord Commander. Anyway.
You're going to be an arse.
So, who is in my list? As with you, I have done some reorganisations of the roster, but I have kept everyone that was in the original list. So, my general is still Lemmy Whitewhale, the Tyrant, who has now got a renewed regiment of a set of Iron Guts, who are basically his kind of like bodyguard. We've reinforced the Gluttons, so they're now a group of 12. They also, I missed this at the end of the last episode, they got to 9 wounds, so they had to take a serious battles.
Yeah.
Basically, they already had blistering, unyielding blisters, so they couldn't heal. They've also now got can't run and retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Blood Pelt Hunter, and finally the Iron Blaster. The Blood Pelt Hunter come back after having to step away so the Mournfang could get their big boss out. Speaking of that, the Mournfang are now with OP, the Stonehorn, and finally the 3rd Regiment is the Butcher with the Leadbelchers. Everything as expected. I was going to put Iron Jaws in, but then I was like, it feels... With the Path to Glory, it says you can use anything that's in the Grand Alliance, but then also you still have the problem of my Iron Jaws don't get Blood Feast on them because it says use that on a friendly ogre. So I thought it'd just be nice to just have a last hurrah with the full ogre units. As said, 19-20 points. I couldn't afford to add in any more enchantments or enhancements or whatever, so we've still got the Touch by the Everwinter for Lemmy. We've still got the 2 unlimited spell and prayer, and then Trogoth Guts. No, Blood Feast, which is the extra spell. And that's that. Everyone has their burns, everyone has everything. We're going out for glory, and we'll see what happens. Speaking of going out for glory, we must make a quick announcement at the top of the list. Because, you know, if we stick at the end of the video, you won't watch it. We are going to be stepping away from the channel for a month or so, just because life's about to get a little busy. You have a new show that you're going to be in.
I do, yes.
You're going to be in The Unfriend.
I'm going to be in The Unfriend.
At the Little Theatre.
The Little Theatre in Leicester.
If you'd like to come see that, if you're in the UK or in the Leicester area,
yeah.
Look at the Little Theatre Leicester and you'll be able to see those things. Also, I'm going to be in the School of Rock as Dewey Finn. So if you want to also include yourself in coming to support Emma, you can also come and support me at the Sue Townsend Theatre in October. You're in September for your show.
I'm in September and October. You are in October.
Yes. So as you can imagine, every week we're rehearsing, and every week we're having to lose more and more free time.
Yeah.
And although we do like to play Warhammer as a chill out, it's this bit here that adds a little bit more stress and time.
Yeah. So we
love
still
you,
play and make models and paint models and whatnot, but
you paint models.
We just need time to just have nights off.
Yes. So there will be a thing of, like we've already said and you're already aware, we're looking into starting a new Path to Glory with the Scorched Guy Ran rules. You're looking at Sons of Bahamut.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Skaven. My painting pile is just over there. Just another 40 clan rats and
My painted pile is down
a brute tower. But yes, we've got things on the way. I'm writing the pack, so I'll hopefully be able to share that, and maybe I'll make a video where it's just so it's not dead air for a month and a half. I'll make a video where I'm actually explaining the rules for the Scourge Go Round upcoming. Then we also don't have to waste 20 minutes at the beginning of the first episode explaining everything. Mm-hmm. But also you can give us feedback on what you want to see. We'll let you know when we're coming back. Currently it's planned for the 1st of November, as would be a normal video. But we will let you know in the socials. Keep an eye out. Also, Patreon has been turned off because we don't want to then charge you guys if you do want to join up and then find out you're not getting anything until November.
Yeah.
If you do want to support us though, please go over to coffee.com/nonsensehammer. It'll help we're looking at trying to get new battle map roles. We want to get some more terrain so that the terrain is more themed towards Scourge Go Around, and also so you're not always seeing the same domiciles. Aquilith. Yeah. Keith is happy to be the skull in the corner, but Keith is just Keith will always be there. But either way, if you want to support what we do, that'd be lovely. Yeah. And we do intend to come back. This isn't a bye forever. This is just a see you later whilst we're a little busy with life. Anyway. Enough of this seriousness. This is Nonsense Hammer, not Serious Hammer. Let's get on to some nonsense. Talking of which, you have the choice of who goes first in round 1. Oh my goodness. Will it be the Stormcast Eternals or the Ogors? Do I always make you go first? You always tell me to go first because you'd prefer me to go first. Yeah. I'm asking you the question, would you like to go first? I'll go first. You're going to go first? Yeah. We're going to treat this as a normal battle report. Yeah. So we're going to go turn and turn, not end of... Round. Yeah, because there's a bit more bodies on the board and stuff like that. Yeah, there's probably a bit more to talk through. But yeah, let's come back in a moment with Stormcast Turn 1. Yeah. Turn for Stormcast that was. Steve told me I had to come on here and tell them how I lost my big boy. I lost my big boy. I didn't say you would have to. I just said Shadrock ran into what I thought was going to be a fairly easy slaughter and did fuck all. But did he kill 2? He killed 3 of them. Killed 3 of them. They seem to be fucking multiplying because look. Yeah, I reinforced it, remember? And then he died. Mm-hmm. He tried to ward. You did 18 damage. He has a ward of 6. Yeah. We rolled 18 damage. He's got 14 health. Bear in mind. 14 from 18 is 4. Keep that in mind. Number fans. We rolled his ward. He warded 4. The 18 damage. How many damage did he take? 14. What's his health? 40. You did run him into a reinforced unit of gluttons, which I did put Blood Feast onto. I failed to take into account that they were badass. They had 5 attacks each because of Blood Feast. There were, after all was said and done, there was 9 of them left, I think. Yes, 9 of them left. Yes. So there were 46 attacks on 3s and 2s because you all attacked. Rend 1, 2 damage each. That was gruesome.
Yeah. He dead. His last Path to Glory game, he dead.
It might not be his last Path to Glory if you're bringing him back in another thing later.
Yeah, I've kept his sheet. But Lord Nathan Shadrock on Bernard Topley is no more. Lord Badass Nathan Shadrock.
Do you want to talk about the rest of the things she did?
Oh yeah, some other stuff happened. So some Annihilators came down from the Celestial Realms to land there. And we now have that. That is ours.
You have the trove.
I have the trove. My Liberators didn't move in either corner where I deployed them, and the ones that you're looking at now dug up the Emberstone shard, so they currently have that. We tried to translocate Bastion into the middle, but then actually I'm kind of glad I didn't, because Bastion can now fight people as he is intended. So then the only other thing that moved into combat was Karazai, who is down to half health. Yeah. He did some shooting, he did some attacking, but he's at half health. But yes, that's kind of... You seem to have way more models than I do. You do, don't you?
I don't know.
I know I've got 6 Annihilator
2
models.
Mournfang, a Stonehorn, 4 Lead Belchers, 1 Bloodpelt Hunter.
Those 2 little things.
They're tokens for
Okay, we won't count those. Yeah, don't count those.
12 Gluttons, now down to 9. An Iron Blaster, a Butcher, 4 Iron Guts, and a Tyrant. So versus your 10 Liberators.
10 Liberators, 11 with Karazai, 12 with Terminos, and then I've got 9 sets of... Well, on the board at the minute, that makes 15 with the Annihilators. And then I've got another 6 in the Celestial Realms, so 21.
No one asked you to put them in the Celestial Realms.
No, it's not about being in the Celestial Realms. It's about just like...
Oh no, it's just
on the board.
I don't have anywhere to hide in the corners like that, so you can now come down in the corners and run behind me. Whereas I'm like, I have to show you my cards immediately. The most that we did when we were deploying was I set up waiting to see where Karazai would go, so I could put my Blood Help Hunter somewhere near him, and I was also setting up to have the big hammer of the Mournfang and Stonehorn over there versus the other side having my 12 Gluttons.
Yeah. So it's kind of that was it. So in terms of, because there isn't points for this, because there isn't objectives.
No, you're currently winning.
I'm currently winning because we have control of that one in the middle.
You have the trove.
I have the trove. So then we see where we go for Ogors Turn 1.
Yes. So, back in a moment. The Ogors Turn 1. It was pretty good. So, let's talk about what happened. I'm trying to be, like, commiserative. You killed my boy, I killed your boy.
What word are you even trying to say right now?
Commisetory? So, what happened?
Is that a word?
Commisetory?
Could be.
I think it is, yes. There is a thing of, like, you're trying to be...
Yeah, commisetory.
Yes. Right, so what I did was I tried to put Blood Feast onto the Gluttons again. Didn't work. I then gave them +3 to their control with the biggest bully, thanks to the no longer here Tyrant. We then did a little march forward and focused on Bastien and the Annihilators in the centre. left the Mournfang over here covering this corner so you can't land. Had the problem over here of the big boys having to deal with the big dragon.
Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the table just then.
That's fine.
Right, okay, yeah.
So I had these 3 over here, or was technically 4 here, 1 and 1. So what happened there, thanks to the Black Powder Fanatics that I never use.
What?
The Black Powder Fanatics, it's my faction ability, or my sub-faction ability, where they, whilst in combat range of a hero, have shooting combat. Finally we were able to shoot and use both of their tokens to shoot the living hells out of the dragon. The dragon stood, taking the test of time. Then we charged in the middle, did some damage, slapped into Bastion with my reliable charge, thanks to the Path of the Brawler for the Tyrant. Couldn't get the Iron Guts into him as well, which was annoying because I wanted them to run in and do it. Using the run and charge ability of the Butcher near them as well, but unfortunately it failed. And the roll that I needed was for these guys to get into the centre, so I had to re-roll with my last CP. And that's what she wrote for the turn. We deleted the Annihilators. Bastion got down to 2 wounds, then killed the Tyrant, and therefore got back up on 6. Between the Mournfang, the Stonehorn, the Bloodpelt Hunter, and the 2 remaining lead belchers, we took out Carousel. You brought the Stonehorn down to 1 wound remaining, or 1 health point remaining, and then we took the corner. We took the coin in the middle of the board to be the Trove Carrier. However, we're now watching Bastion look behind us, going, "Yeah, that's mine next." And Lord Terminus is also looking that way, and there are another 2 sets of Annihilators in there.
2.5, because I can bring half a unit back.
You can also do Call for Aid, yes. So that's all she wrote. End of turn, there's nothing else really to talk about. Nobody had to... we did the 2 checks to see if these do damage to them. Nothing happened.
Fine.
Thanks to the... I think it's only on the Nord edge that happens, so I shouldn't really be doing it. But either way, nobody took damage, and it is the end of turn. There's nothing to talk about because there's no points.
No.
Currently, I am the winner.
I thought you just meant because there's no point. Like, okay, wow.
I mean, there is no point.
There is no point.
The
winner is who ends up with this token at the end of the game. Currently, it's with Steve. Yeah. That is literally the only point.
Yes.
I had it for my turn. You have it for yours. We'll see if I can take it back.
That's it.
That's all there is to.
We now roll for round 2, which is the halfway through the game, because it's a minimum of round 4.
5.
You went first, so you have priority.
I will go first again.
You are the underdog because you are the one with the lower points in terms of your Emberstone shards.
I am indeed.
So you now get to roll again on the... You wanted to do the volcanic ashes.
I wanted to do the volcanic ash. 6.
A 6, which is that steam vent one again, I believe.
No, steam vent is number 1 and 2.
Oh, so it's the set up the...
it's the extra Emberstone cluster.
Yes, we can set up another one.
Yeah.
Where is the sheet for this?
There you go.
Emberstone cluster.
Yeah. So we're doing this. Yeah, Emberstone cluster. I will set it up somewhere. Must be set up more than 6 inches from all units, other Emberstone clusters, objectives and edges.
Where do you want to
put it? 6 inches from all units. Why don't we just put it over here? There's a space enough and it should be fine.
That should probably be fine.
You can have mine actually so it matches, but yeah. That should be.
We've got all 6 of them on the board because when I rolled at the beginning.
Oh, right, okay.
We have.
Yeah, so it's...
There you go.
Yeah, fine.
Yep.
Good. It's there. Perfect. All right.
So we come in again with Stormcast Turn 2 in a minute.
Bye. welcome to Stormcast Turn 2. So we tried to get the thing in the middle and we failed. Bastion moved in and died. The Annihilators moved... No, the Annihilators were already dead. Terry moved in. Terry died because of the... What's it called?
It's the poison...
Poison thing?
Poisoned domain.
Oh, yeah, it does damage and you didn't ward any of it. We killed your big gun with my Annihilators who came down from the heavens over there. These Annihilators tried to charge and didn't get it, but they did manage to dig up a shard, and that's kind of all that there is.
Yes.
The game is yours now because I can't come back from this.
I rallied my big boy, and then I tried to set up for the I'm scared of Bastion, so I'd redeployed here with an inch, then I tried to charge into him, failed miserably. I needed an 8 and got a 3, or a 5 I think it was, and then, actually could I have... You may get some fun here. Did I roll a 5 on my charge, did you say?
On your charge?
Yeah, the charge that I got was...
Oh, God.
Was it a 4 and a 1 I got?
Possibly, yeah, because you wanted an 8, didn't you?
Yes.
And you didn't get it. So, I think you got a 5.
Which would have meant that you'd been able to fight them first as well. Actually, no, I couldn't charge. What am I on about? There was a massive cannon here.
Yeah, you
I couldn't get through. Sorry, that's me being stupid.
You needed like a 7 to get around him.
Yes. But yeah, that's that turn. I spent all my CP trying to do things of like the redeploy, countercharge and rally. I only had 4 CP because you're the underdoji. You had 5 and you've done a lot of fun things to get you down to 2.
Yes.
I think you've still got chance. You've still got Annihilator. You got Liberators over here. You've got Annihilators that can come back and reclaim the rounds or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You've got Annihilators here that can clear this up because the Butcher will fall over in a stiff breeze.
You're about to move in.
Don't know what they do yet. I've never used them properly apart from that one game.
Hey, it's that one game.
They're just going to hide in the corner and probably try and move away from terrain so they don't take any more slappies. They also can't heal because of yielding blisters, if I remember rightly. You've got those Liberators over there that can come down this way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more I've got to mop up and try keep them safe for a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an interesting game. We've said this off camera and we've said this on camera. I think this is the problem with the Ravaged Coast at the moment, is there's not a lot of things telling you don't run in and smash. And especially because we're playing, your Stormcast are very smashy. The ones you collect specifically are very smashy. They cannot be smashy. Other Stormcasts are available. And then
we don't use them.
And the Gluttons and that lot, the Ogres, are all about smashy.
Yeah.
Like, literally everything on their rules is charge and damage.
We are just things that are just punching each other in the face and no one's dying.
Unfortunately, it's who's going to lose the most teeth rather than...
It's like, you kill one of mine, I kill one of yours. You kill one of mine, I kill one of yours.
I think this is where we're going to have an interesting game when we go into the new Path to Glory, where I'm playing a army that isn't fighty. It's very shooty, but is also very maniacally running around trying to just swamp the board rather than actually trying to fight you, especially when you're playing Suns, which we'll find out how that goes.
My beer maps.
But yes. Yeah, you tabled me nearly the other day when we had that 2,000 point game, and it was only through sheer willpower that I managed to win points because it's like, I'll just keep teleporting around and panicking.
Yeah.
Literally.
Basically that. Yeah.
I can't get into combat, please leave me alone. Anyway, so yes, that is the turn, as you can see.
That's the turn.
We're going to come back in a moment with Ogors Turn 2, and potentially the end of this campaign.
Yeah, oh god, we can't be talking it out after turn 2. I don't want it to end. I want to hit stuff.
We're back in a moment.
Bye.
My dearest, my love.
3.
No, we'll continue. This is... It's so hot. And
it's so fucking hot.
You can feel the ember of emberstone clusters throwing it.
I'm fine.
Emma won. No, she didn't. All right. So, At the end of that turn, I basically shuffled into the middle to get the gluttons away from terrain, so they didn't have to deal with that. They took 6 mortals from the carrying of the cluster. And then I got the Iron Guts and deleted that Annihilators. I did, with charge damage alone, deleted the Annihilators over here, which leaves you with the 2 units of Liberators on the edge and a call for aid with a set of half the Annihilators again. We then rolled for round.
We did.
And I would have taken a double turn to delete one of those units. Which would then leave you essentially scrambling for a win. And I think between the 2 rounds of tabling you, no offence when I say that.
No, it's fine. No.
But the 2 rounds of tabling you and just having a minute, so I've got 6 gluttons on the board carrying the thing.
They've gone down from 12.
They're 4 health each, so there's currently 24 health there, which means that even with 2 rounds left, 6 damage each, I would have half of them remaining by the end of round 4. I asked you if you were wanting to call it. You said you had a plan, but you didn't know if it would work. And then when we rolled and saw that round 3 would basically be I delete one of your 2 chances, potentially even delete both of them. Because they don't have to sit there. I could run them out and charge that way. I could.
These are pretty weak.
I have the Mournfang that moves quite quickly, get over this way, and have the Mournfang go that way, the Stonehorn come this way. So there was chance of basically a tabling by the end of turn 3. So, as the carrier of the Emstone Trove, at the end of the game, I have won the Path to Glory of Ravaged Coast. Good game. Good series. We've whinged about it all series.
Oh, we've whinged. There's been so much whinging off camera in this game as well, mostly from me, but also just
I've whinged a lot about wanting a better game. You've whinged about just wanting to feel less. Like, I'm not using the word, but I think you felt quite useless in some games because your whole thing is you want to run and smash. And then it's like, well, the dice are screwing me. There's nothing stopping you smashing me first. Which is something that, again, we're going to talk off air. We're going to do a video, hopefully, between now and November's video that says, hey, this is what we're planning to start with. So do keep an eye out for that. We're also going to be taking our break, hopefully, to do some more painting. So the Flesh Eater Course will be here. The Skaven will be here. You're going to bring some Sons of Bahamut.
Maybe, yes.
You're going to have more Stormcast and more Sylvaneth. I'm potentially going to buy army number 9. I need to stop. I've got 1,000 points of Slaves of Darkness ready to go as well. I just need to make the knights and paint them. No, I've got to make all of it. I've only got a Demon Prince with my World Eaters. Anyway, so that's that. That's the end of the series. Funnily enough, after editing last night, I said in the last video that it was 4-2 in my favour. It was actually 4-3 in your favour going into this game. I think.
So now we're even.
No, it was 4 each. It was 4-3 in that video. Me winning meant it was 4 each.
So now you've won.
So now it's 5-4 in my. So it was for all our whinging and all our trying to struggle, we had a number of wins each that meant that we were going into this fairly well balanced. I definitely think as a review. It's a bit late now, it's been nearly a year and a half since the book came out, but as a review of the Path to Glory series
It's really been that long since that came out?
Well, this is episode 9, which means we've been doing 9 months of episodes.
God. Yeah, okay.
Or technically no, because we've been doing, it was February that this came out, because we've done 3 episodes in August alone.
Yes.
Or 4 episodes. But either way, it feels like, I think, this is definitely something that if you have more than 2 players, this game is very good to, because imagine if it was, the Stormcast player is really struggling at the moment because they keep getting paired with the Ogors player, but it's okay, when she gets paired with the Skaven player, they're deleted turn 1. And then you get that kind of like, you win some, you lose some. I'd really like to do a thing at some point, and this is going to be unfairly weighted, but it'd be really funny to use all of our 9-10 armies that we've got and just go a free-for-all, see what happens as like, well, I'm the Skaven's player and the Ogres player and the Iron Jaws player and the Cruel Boys player and you're the Stormcast and Sylvaneth player. and see how that
That'd be
goes.
so funny.
There's also that thing of like, I'd really like to do like a one of each round sort of thing. So you've got Stormcast, Sylvaneth, Soulblight Grave Lords, and you're coming into your you're coming to Sons of Bahamut. So you've got 2 order.
I already forgot what it was called.
You've got 2 order, 1 destruction and 1 death. You don't have a chaos, so because you don't like the chaos armies, would just say that covers. I would then have like my Flesh Eater Courts, one of my destruction. Chaos could be Slaves of Darkness or Skaven, and then Fire Slayers for the order. So that, it could have a fun thing of like what happens when you have the 4 against 4 sort of thing. The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse type game. But yeah, there's not much else to say at this point.
Really. Like,
we're not going to do an aftermath because it doesn't matter who's got wounds. We're not going to, unless it's a case of you want to take these characters into other games. But even then,
I mean, we could take them into another game, but like restart. But the only one I want to take into another game is Nathan Shadrock.
It's more that thing of like, because we're not going to play another Ravaged Coast, but you could have that thing of, this one's got a couple of items that he's got from his last game. It's like porting in a D&D character from an old campaign into a new one, and the DM goes, yeah, you're allowed to have your magic items that you had. Because also, you could, the Banner of Apotheosis thing that you got to make him, or the Anvil of Apotheosis, means that you could have some of the things that happen as well. But yeah, that's all she wrote. We're gonna take the break, as we've said, so we'll come back to you again, if not sooner, when we go, we miss it and let's have a giggle, on the 1st of November, unless something changes between now and then, with the beginning of our Scourge of Gairan, Path to Glory of Skaven versus Sons of Bahamut. We've currently got plans of, if we're doing the mix-up anyway, we want to get, like I said, we get a better table, or not a better table, but also, better table. Getting a new mat, getting some more terrain. If there's anything that you guys want to see on the channel, so it is a case of like, actually we prefer to see the match play stuff, actually we prefer to see the narrative, could we have 2 a month of the Path to Glory rather than any General's Handbook, especially because I'm potentially going to steal bits from the General's Handbook to make the Path to Glory. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. Let us know on the channel's community page if you want to go over to posts and post things on there. It's more than welcome. Just be fair and be kind. Don't be dicks. We're the dicks here. We don't need you to do it as well. Until then,
it's an interesting day when you have to say please be kind, and people just don't do it as standard. Most of our viewers do.
Most of you are absolutely lovely, and I'd say nearly all of you. Apart from you, and you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Stop it.
Just pack it in. I've had enough of you now.
More than enough dick here.
I don't like that. That's just giving me images that we've just got like a pile of dick. I don't want a pile of dick, Steve. I don't want it.
Neither of us are Jeffrey Dahmer. It's okay. So.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for playing. Until November, it has been 0 days since your last nonsense. Tatty bye bye.
Bye. Tatty.